My Way to Souls End wins again at Cheltenham, lands the Arkle. Another great win for the Alan King, Robert Thornton combination. Viper Steadies is the champion chaser. And Catchit, who loves Cheltenham, wins the Triumph Hurdle. Andreas will go on to win from Hasty Prince.
That was the best Cheltenham Festival year for you?
Yeah, I mean, they're all very, very special. You've got your breakthrough year, if you like, when I was an amateur, which, looking back, memories are a bit cloudy. You didn't realise that these things didn't come through all the time, and made sure after that you took everything in. And then obviously the 2004 with Alan Fort Lightning is very special because it was our first win together, and then that set us on the way. But I mean, your champion hurdles and your Arkles and your Queen Mothers, the Grade 1 are the pinnacle, the absolute pinnacle of where you want to be. And
2 consecutive Arkles.
2 consecutive Arkles, yeah.
Well, with Voipor and My Way to Souls.
My Way.
It went slightly different routes because you wouldn't get many horses winning the 3-mile hurdle and then coming back and winning an Arkle.
No. And
how did that come about?
Do you know what? I'm not really sure because it was completely Alan, and obviously the owners agreed to it. I mean, I just presumed that he would either run in the 2.5-mile race or the RSA. I knew he was in the Arkle, but I thought that was the least likely target. But then we had an awful lot of rain that season, and we'd always go and walk the course the Sunday before. And I remember walking the course with Alan, and the ground was testing, and I think that's what just pushed Alan's hand to go to the Arkle. He might tell you different, but he doesn't get the credit he deserves for that because unfortunately Michael Dickerson, he bumped into him before. I don't know whether Kingy's told you the story. He bumped into him before on the morning of the race, and I think Michael Dickerson had told Alan he was a prat because he was running the horse in the wrong race. And off a fella like that, I know Alan was devastated. He was mortified, but it was such a great feeling when the horse won.
It was a brave call, wasn't it? What do you remember lining up thinking? Did you in any way line up thinking we're up against it here? Did you approach the race any differently because he was back over too, or not?
No, I had full confidence in what Alan had done and what he was doing, and I knew Alan always projected to me 100% confidence, and I obviously didn't know about the conversation that we had before with Michael Dickerson and things like that. And I mean, Alan, I remember again Voipor Steadies, when he won the Arkle, Monty's Garden walked past in front of us, and Alan said, "That's the horse you got to beat." And I went, "Nah, man, he's too slow." So anyway, of course he beat Monty's Garden. I came in, got off the horse, and Kingy said to me, he said, "I told you that was the horse you had to beat." And I said to Alan, "And I told you he was too slow." But that, I don't know, I just fed off his confidence.
And then Voipor came back and won the Queen Mother. Was he the best 2-mile chaser that you had in your time? Yeah,
I mean, I've actually I've been going through the 50 top rated 2-mile chasers, and I've actually ridden quite a few. I rode Flagship Rurales when he was a novice. I rode Call Equiname and Victor Chandler on him. But whether it's ability or sentiment, Voipor's top of the tree.
Did you go into the Queen Mother thinking, we've got this? You weren't favourite, were you?
No, I wasn't. Well Chief was favourite. Yeah. Again, it was another one. 5-year-olds don't win champion chases, I think. So it was another statistic that we turned around. I thought it'd be very hard to beat Well Chief. I really did. And
he helped you out in the race.
He helped me out, yeah. I did have to jump in the second, going to you've got a bit of a run to the one up in front of the stands, and I did have a little party in my head because I don't want to see a horse falling. Don't want to see anybody get hurt, horses getting hurt, anything like that. And thank God they were, horse and rider were fine, Timmy was fine, he was a good friend of mine. But I went to the third thinking that's my task made a little bit easier.
Were you ever leading jockey at the festival?
Yes, 2007.
That year, the 7 year?
That year, yeah. So it was, oh God.
My Way, Voipor.
My Way, Voipor.
Catchit. And
Andreas, yeah.
Which was the one that did it for you?
Well, Andreas, yeah. It was a bit ironic because I think, but it put Paul Nicholls back at the top of the Trainers' Championship, knocking Alan off, and knocked Ruby from top of the jockeys and put me on there.